freebies, what is going on? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. It's day 2 of Halloween Horror Week. Today we're playing a game called Very Realistic Game Dev Simulator. Don't know a whole lot about this game except that it's a very realistic game dev simulator. And it's horror, of course it is. So without further ado, let's jump into it and see what it's about, shall we? I wish I wasn't this depressed. My Winchester in hand, I wasn't in business with you. I wish I hadn't fallen for your pocket. Chase progress sooner. 18 years ago was different. I was never after flying, but suddenly wings grew from my back. They told me you promised to be rich, to walk gracefully on red carpets, to become an emergency for your friends, to stir up a storm in the newspapers. You must work night and day. Okay, well, before we get into it, let's get the green screen up, shall we? Okay. Studio apartment. Right. Okay, why? What is this back room? Is this just it's just a closet. Okay. Without a bar to hang stuff or a light. Okay. All right, no, I'm not judging. This is a decent sized like studio place, right? Like I would like to live in a place like this. And that's coming from somebody that really enjoys a 2-bedroom place. So I can have a bedroom be in its own separate area and my office here in a separate area. But this is like a good decent sized place. Like I would do this. I would need a different desk because the desk that I have currently is really big. Why is there a piss bottle next to your desk? Right, okay. And tissues next to the bed. Not gonna question it. Let's get to developing. Alright. Ah, that's me. Okay, alright, what do we want to do? You have an illegal version of Worst OS. Press escape to stand, Z for zoom, X for zoom out. Okay. Oh. I have a new email. Okay, quick update on the publisher. Hey, just had a meeting with Gerald. He said he really likes the game, and there's an 85% chance they're on board. He insisted on getting the team to play the game right away, in less than 5 minutes, and promised to let us know their call shortly after. Please keep refreshing your mailbox to catch their reply, oh my gosh, as soon as it comes in. Words aren't my best thing. Ooh. Game is already running in the real world? What? This EXE runs 1 frame per second. Okay. The engine must be updated before it can open. Updating may cause existing projects to... Oh. Alright, hold on. Doc 1. What if all of us took that attitude? After we face the rejection and no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody says, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we had that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again, and again, and again. The lights are cut off, but you still are looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. Less proud. I like that. Doc 2. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. I wish I wasn't this depressed. Okay, this was the opening thing. Divination. Reversed page of swords. 4 cups and reversed the tower. He sees the glitter. Thinks I'm some rich kid. Couldn't afford an artist. Had to become one. Composer too expensive, so I became a composer. Even the local publisher's intern ignored me. There were 2 paths. Stand on my feet or end up like my friends, carrying loads as a porter. Those same old days, stressful like you're living with bouncing checks. Your head full of crazy ideas, but no one willing to buy them. I was in such a bad state. Why me? Was there really no one else? No matter how much I ran, it was never enough. You saw how I locked in on my work. I swallowed the pain, spat it out, and you saw, somehow, my work rose to the top among them. Look, there's no hair on my palms. Go on, try to pull one. Pull one out. But something keeps telling me the wall ahead has no strength. Break it. One way or another, we'll ride without tickets on tonight's train. I really like Music 013. Don't worry, babe. The worst is yet to come. Oh, okay. We'll listen to Music 13 in just a second. Smoked Works. New review in your game. Not recommended. 943.2 hours on record. Been 2 weeks since y'all lazy ass motherfuckers added a new level. Make it free at this point if y'all never gonna finish you fat lazy. Wow, that's just rude. Also, I want to point out these type of comments on games and stuff that you see, like, you actually see stuff like this on Steam that somebody has, like, the ones that really blow my mind is like, oh, review at 30 hours of gameplay, played another 400 hours after, and it's just like shitting on the game tremendously. It's like, if you didn't like the game, why did you put another 400 hours into it? Like, it blows my mind. What is this? Okay, what's happening? Buzzley, all your opinions in one basket. We'll wait. We'll hold off on that. What is going on with... Is that a Ninetale statue? What's going on with my ice machine? Because this thing's going off like 4 times. I should probably get some water in me. Do my dishes. Jesus. Dreams Co. Holy Eat. Okay, alright. Why do I have 2 boxes of do I have any other 3 boxes of tissues? Why do I have 3 boxes of tissues in such a small ooh, email. Gonna email. Am I gonna go more crazy? Update on the publisher. Yo, dude, got anything yet? Please make sure you're actually clicking the refresh button. Don't just wait for automatic sync. Treat it like a clicker game. Gerald's email could drop any second. We can't miss that. Okay, sorry. That newsletter. That dumbass game sold $2 million. That dumbass game is an amazing case study of how a narrative platformer text game emerged from a polished game jam game that was published to itch for free. Then found some early interest by fans. Then over the course of a year remade as a 1999 Smoked Works game and went on to earn over $2 million. Read more on the site. Don't think I will. Oh. Update on the publisher. Hey dude, what's up? Anything new with Gerald? I've got some great new ideas too. What if we make a Strand type Fadian game? Tell me you're choking after hearing this brilliant idea. But how do I don't know. I'm not a coder, so I don't know like this. I don't know what I'm to do with that. Oh, 13 we're also gonna listen to. Music file 13 doesn't work. 14 works. 13 doesn't. 12 does. Why is 13 not? Oh, 13 does. Very soft piano. I like it. I like it. Okay. Oh, I can just play them. Okay, update on publisher. Dude, it's been 10 minutes, still no answers. You're clearly not refreshing enough. I'm sorry. Let me just freaking go, man. New comment on my game. Chad Nor commented, I have to hold the mouse down to look around. This game was very clearly made by a woman who should stop making a game now. Screw you, Each Games. Screw you. Should we send another follow-up email? Can I actually, like, reply to these emails? No, I can't. Okay, I also need to turn... Hold on. No music. I don't know what I need to do with that. Just keep refreshing. No subject. So good that everyone should tell to their friends. Easy to understand. From me. Okay. Just keep refreshing. Eventually, we're gonna get that letter from publisher. I mean, why doesn't he just send us a simple no? He probably hasn't seen it yet. It's been only a few minutes. Smoked Works regarding a refund. Your $2.99 game is refunded. With this note, this game did not have an ending. The intent was apparently that the player can decide on his own ending. I picked the ending where I get my money back. Cheers up though, matey. One day you will push the boulder of Smoked Works sales up that hill, and it won't come rolling down in the form of a refund. Rude. When I was younger, I lived as a melancholic artsy man. Jesus. My feelings were heavy, but bittersweet, feeding a deep lust for art. Nowadays, I live more like an ordinary man, doing mundane chores in his room. I think I've stopped pretending. I wonder which of the two is more tragic. Oh. Hey, how are you doing? Don't overthink it. Want me to grab something and come over? Maybe bring something nice for the fluffy one? Yes, please. Yes. I have... Wait, I have fluffy one? Hold on. Where's fluffy one? Am I fluffy one? I better not be fluffy one. No, I have a cat dish. Where's cat? I will find cat. Where cat? A key is needed to open this. Okay, so I also need to find a key. But where's cat? I have a food dish. He said fluffy one. I need to find cat. Maybe I should sleep. Maybe that's the plan. Let's sleep. See what that does. Abandon the dream. Oh no, definitely don't want to do that. You know what? Let's do that. See what happens. Yes. Okay, just right. Should have known that was coming. Okay, so sleeping apparently just closes the game. Where is my cat? All right, I'm guessing I need to start all of this over again. Yeah. Relax game, there's 85% chance. Okay, yeah, we're just constantly review. Yeah, that we saw. The refresh button, yeah, that we saw. Oh, keep going, just keep on going. Update on the publisher, is this the one where he's like, oh hey, should we just send them another email? Still no answers. Clearly not refreshing enough. Another email. Woman. Yeah. What's the... yeah, that one. Why? I also... What is it? What's happening? Yeah, wait, that's not what I'm typing. I'm making games for 45 years in my room. You would think I should be more successful, but I am not. I have no money, yet I am still here making fucking games. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Einstein said that. Still stuck in this fucking room. Yeah, post. 13 views. Perfect. Cool. Alright, wait. There's other stuff on here too. $1 million demo has stopped working. OS can check online to fix this. Okay. This game contains too much text. Your computer hardware just can't display this much. Fair. This game uses a real random number generator. Execution requires a quantum computer. This EXE violates our terms and conditions. The game is already running in the real world. We'll confirm. You are not allowed to create any adult games with this engine. That includes mentioning relationships, LGBTQ themes, or simply showing a woman. Wow. Is there, let me know in the comments, is there actually like a game engine that is like this? Because that would be insane. Just let that keep on going. Update on the simple no regarding a refund, that's fine. What I was younger, I lived melancholic. Yeah, we read that one. I think that was the last one we read before we went to sleep and closed up. Ooh, update on publisher. Oh no, the fluffy one. Yeah, that's the one we last read. And then I got all excited looking for the cat. The Dumbass Game 2 is amazing case study of how a dumbass type game emerged from a polished game jam game that was published to itch for free, then found some early interest by fans. Then over the course of over a year, remade as a $69.99 Smokeworks game, went on to earn over $2 million. Wow. Didn't they send something similar to that before? It's regarding a refund. Yeah, this. So it was literally just the same text, but just some things changed up. What? What? Right, I'd better start working on the game. I've run out of cigarettes again. Okay, am I... Nope, that is actual me typing. What... Can we cancel that update? What is happening? Why fire? Fire seemed bad. Where's my cat? Oh, Fluffy. Fluffy one. Where are you? Also need a key. Is there actually a key for me to grab, or is it just a non-existent thing? Alright. Oh man. Just keep refreshing. Just keep refreshing. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Email. Ooh. Hey, I was looking into World War I and II games while researching the next project. There are already so many. What we really need is a new World War. I don't think so. Scene. At least we're two. Couldn't have made it alone this far. It reminds me of Twin Peaks. How it was at its best with Lynch and Frost working together. No need to even bring up the Last of Us situation with Druckmann and Bruce Straley. Scene. Okay. Just keep refreshing. Is this like an actual like game dev simulator where your apartment just catches on fire? I sent another follow-up email. Keep refreshing. Something tells me he's writing a reply right now. Okay. Gonna just keep refreshing. New review on your game. 7.42. Really good game, but way too short. Unfortunately, not recommended. Well, that's on you. How's it way too short? You played like 7.5 hours of it. That is like inadequate game time. Hey, any news? Nope. Still no. Still not at all. Actually, that was the ice machine. Are you sure you are refreshing correctly? Yeah, I'm pressing the refresh button. Or enough. Yup. Marlon, I am getting tired of your emails coming through. You are blocking up my feed when it could be a publisher. Hey, good news. I've set up a meeting with a new publisher while we are waiting for Gerald to answer. They haven't published any games yet, but it could still be good. You know, that's not always the worst thing. I want to know what's going on with the fire situation here. A good dev should stay in his room, developing. A good publisher should be out at Tokyo Game Show. Hey, they say they'll send the agreement ASAP. Keep refreshing. I am refreshing as much as I can. Still a little concerned about the fire going on back there. The computer is requesting a 70% share and seeks to be granted the exclusive right and license to publish, produce, reproduce, perform, promote, advertise, export, import, rent, license, sublicense, translate, localize, manufacture, package, market, merchandise, distribute, modify, adapt, alter, edit, revise, update, upgrade, downgrade, copy, scan, digitize, archive, stream, broadcast, transmit, retransmit, display, exhibit, project, print, reprint, store, resell, recycle, remix, remake, remaster, rebuild, reinvent, monetize, commercialize, exploit, use, misuse, and abuse. Pretty much every verbs in English. Sign here. I don't think I want to. I wouldn't. Fire's chill now. Fire's chill. What do we got? My mind is wild, but I'm a tamer. Alas, neither of us would win. Okay. How about that, Gerald? Can you send me an email, please? It would be 0.14. I really do not like the term experimental for this game because there is really nothing experimental about it. Experimental should not be a shorthand for a proof of concept. This is not even a demo. This is a neat little project that will get you a good grade in your second year of game development classes, but in my opinion, it should not be sold for money. Glad it's your opinion, and you put like 10 minutes into the game. People are jerks. Mail server payment declined? What? This message from your mail server? Unfortunately, your credit card was declined, and as a result, you will no longer receive any emails. To restore your service, please update your payment method immediately. Otherwise, all future emails, including the important ones you're desperately waiting for, will be permanently lost in the void. Sincerely, your mail server. What if I type something like this in? Lost in the void. Man, not fun. Cool. Is there literally just going to be nothing now? Where do I go to update my stuff? I'll print edit. Update payment. Man, not fun. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, payment decline. We will, however, continue sending you advertisements. Please enjoy them. From Worst Event Games comes Chirophobia, a psychological horror with a chilling retro vibe, heavily focused on narrative. You find yourself stranded deep in the woods. Your car has broken down ahead. A lonely house awaits. Will you go inside? Wishlist Chirophobia now. Is that like an actual thing? I need to see. Guys, it's an actual thing. Chirophobia is an actual thing, and it's by Worst Event, which is the same developers of real life game developer simulator. Very cool, very neat. I like that. Kind of like plugging their own thing in their own thing. Okay. Right, we were refreshing emails with my bottle of piss next to me. Oh, hey, payment decline. From Worst Event Games comes, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior? A short roguelike card game with deck building elements. You are a missionary trapped by a wicked man who forces you into a card game. He promises freedom if you can reach level 13. But as many cards as you dare, but be aware, if you draw as many cards as you dare, but be aware, if you pull the same color twice, your entire hand burns. Obtain special cards, build your deck, fight your way to freedom. Will you survive the sermon? That's the one I just read. New demo on Steam at 6s and 7s. A first-person detective mystery where you're tasked with solving a bizarre murder case like a lie detector. The demo is out now. Wishlist and play the demo of at 6s and 7s on Steam today. You know, I'm gonna look into these a little bit more, and maybe we do like we do a video of playing all of these. So we have what? At 6s and 7s. Chirophobia. And do you have a moment to talk about... I feel like that's going to be enough for the search. It's fine. Yeah, I'll check them out. Why not? Roll them all into a single video and see how it all goes. Oh! The credit card of the company that gave us ads has been declined too. As a result, you will no longer receive any ads. Oh, good. Great. So do I just not have... Is this what it is? Is it just constantly refreshing your email, waiting for a publisher to respond, in hopes a publisher responds until you go to sleep and give up on the dream? I'm curious how long I need to click this. It did say that the gameplay time is about a half an hour, so there has to be an ending to it, correct? Or is that just the point people typically stop and give up on this? I wish I had my cat as well. And I wish a pee bottle wasn't sitting next to me on the floor. That would be wonderful. Hello? Send email, please. Send email, please. Any kind of email. Any email. I just want one. Just one lonely little email. That's all I want. I actually, hold on. No, I still can't click any other format. You can't click any of those. I feel like there's something I could do in this, but I don't know any commands off the top of my head. I run some stuff on my computer to like scan the disk and all of that, but I always Google what they are because to me it's like, as long as I remember that it's something I should be doing, I can Google the rest of the stuff. I don't need to remember the specific commands. It's very low priority information for my brain. So it just... any day now we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that email. Any day we're gonna get that email. Any day. Hello? What happens if I do the... Hold on. Yeah, let's update. Let's update. Does that actually do anything? Let's look around. Is there anything else I can grab here? No. No. The sensitivity on the mouse is a little high. It's not awful though. It's just like if I'm trying to like look at something like this, I feel like it's like very, very touchy. Okay, so it does say the key is needed to open the door. So I'm assuming I'm going to get an email from the publisher. Where's my cat? I'm going to get an email from the publisher, and that's going to be the key, and it's going to be a game key. I thought I got stuck. Well, I did get stuck. Is there anything else? Gain dishwasher? Dish soap? Right. What kind of drinks do I got here? Energy? Kinda looks like Rockstar. Kinda looks like Rockstar. We're gonna cancel that. You know, eventually I have to get something. Am I supposed to, like, type something in there to update my payment or something? I'm a little confused. Instructions unclear. The thing with the fire was pretty cool. And that ice thing going off is timed so perfectly that I forget about it every time that it goes off, and it like have that little jarring inside my brain. Just keep refreshing. That's all we gotta do. Just gonna... Hi guys. How are you all today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is Saturday after all. And it's day 2 of Halloween Horror Week 2025. Our 4th year doing Halloween Horror Week. And I am so incredibly happy that I am able to be playing games here. And not dealing with a broken car anymore. It's been a roller coaster of a week leading up to Halloween Horror Week. For me, IRL. It's been just so many very downs and some really good highs. But yeah, everything is all settled with that now. Everything's cool, calm. Still taking antibiotics for the strep throat thing. I started those at the beginning of the week. I have to take them for 10 days. And yeah, we're getting better day by day, and we're not letting any of it really like get to us. We're just here playing scary games. Halloween Horror Week for 2025. If you guys want, go check out the playlist for Halloween Horror Week 2. It's got every Halloween Horror Week game we have played in the past. And it's my favorite time of year. Halloween is fantastic. This month has absolutely gotten away from me, though, I will admit. I have not watched a single Halloween movie or horror movie this entire month so far. But I think this week I'm going to be watching Halloween Towns, because you have to watch those. I'm going to watch Nightmare Before Christmas, because you have to watch that. And then I'm probably going to watch some Scream movies, because they are my favorite horror movies. Tell me what you guys are planning for Halloween. What is your plans? I also have not been to a Halloween store yet to pick out a costume. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And worst case, as I do most years, because I always forget to go shopping for Halloween stuff, or there's nothing there that I really like, I just paint my face. I just use acrylic paints, and I just paint my face and do something neat and cool. And maybe we'll do that this year for the Halloween episode of Halloween Horror Week. How does that sound? It's harder with like a longer beard. I've also been growing my beard out for reasons that I can't go into just yet. But nothing, no bad reasons or anything like that. It's for a character portrayal of sorts in other things I do IRL. Some of you know the two connections there. That you'll piece it together. When am I getting this email from the publishers? Can I? Is that not the thing anymore? Am I not doing? Can I open the door? Can I read anything else in here? I feel like I'm missing something. Or like, am I supposed to just stick with it, and at a half-hour runtime is when everything is fine and comes through? And it's just like, oh hey, your payment has gone through, and then instantly you get an email from the devs. It's a game of patience. I'm guessing it's a game of patience. What is I think it's just SCN DSK scan disk. That's not run. No, that's I don't know what that is. I can only do the one post. Is there something I'm missing? Gerald not found. I'm really curious what commands could be in this. Do you guys think you have an idea of what could be? Let me know. And maybe we can hop back in this later and try some of those out. I haven't seen anything relating to what I could potentially put in there. Just that it's there. I will say though, if it is a thing of just needing patience and wait the half hour, and then like everything starts going through and it's whatever. It's a nice story of like being in any space and expecting like instant results and instant like answers and whatever. Sometimes you just need patience, and like it's a very good lesson in that, of just be patient. Good things will come to you in time, and you can't expect things to be instantaneous, and you can't expect people to go along with what you're asking right away. They have to go figure out things themselves first before they can give you an answer. So if that is the case of this, I think I still have like 10 minutes to go. Very, very nice. Very, very cool little story there. Part of me is on the side of like, it's also a game, and it does feel like it's kind of milking out your playtime in a sense, but it plays into that whole story, if that is the case. If it is one of those, you just gotta wait the half hour, and keep refreshing for the half hour, then, like, very cool, but also, you know, it's one of those double-edged swords. Risky play by the devs, if that is the case. Because I'm sure people would be at this point and they'd already have given up. So many people, I'm sure, would have given up. And I do like that they word it of, like, going to sleep or getting off. It's a way of giving up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. Follow whatever ideas and things you want to chase, things that you might think make you happy. Go chase them. Go find out if it does make you happy or not. Go do what you need to do. Go try it to the best of your abilities. Keep your expectations within check, though. Don't, if you're in content creation space, don't go stream once or for an entire week and expect you're going to be like Queso or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or like any of those big name people. Kai Cenat, like, don't think you're gonna do a week of stream and be instantly up there. It takes time, it takes consistency, it takes perseverance, it takes fresh ideas, it takes, like, things people don't normally see. Sometimes it's just how you are personality-wise. So keep that in mind. Don't just, things aren't working out, I've only been at 2 viewers. Who cares? If you enjoy playing games and you enjoy talking to people, continue doing it. Why not? Right? What do you have to lose? You're gonna do half of that regardless. You're gonna be playing games anyway. So, like, why not do all this, you know? If you make it, you make it. If you don't, you're still having fun. You're still playing games, you're still making friends. You're still talking to people and being social, which is very, very needed in the world, in life in general. It's just talking with people, being social, staying out of your head is a huge part of it. And there are going to be some things too that you get really excited for and you want to go try, and you do try, and then it's not quite what you think it is. And then those you need to also realize, like, hey, maybe that's not the fit I want to go down, or maybe it's just really stressful for you, and it's something that you don't want to chase, or it doesn't bring you the joy you thought that it would, or that it once did even, and that's okay. It's okay, because then you learn what you like and what you don't like, and how far you like something, and then you can go back down, and then once you have another idea, go follow that one. The world is your oyster. The world is limitless. Whatever your brain can imagine, you can set out and do. Please give me email from publisher. I have like 6 minutes left. Why? Developer of this game. If you're watching this, can you please add just a cat, just a random cat in here? It can just be chilling up on the counter. It can be Maxwell. It doesn't matter. But you give me the food dish, you give me an email about Fluffy, but no cat. And an awkward bottle of piss. I just want to, like, kick that over. I don't know why, but, like, mats and stuff like that, or like rugs that are flipped over like that, are a pet peeve of mine. Anytime I see it, it bothers me, and I need to, like, fix it. So why is my keyboard way over there? Just keep refreshing. Keep refreshing. We're almost there. We are almost there. We'll probably be some cuts in the video here where we start jumping ahead, because I have a feeling it's going to be that half-hour mark that needs to happen where things just go through. And we still have 5 minutes left. So instead of just rambling on about nothingness, essentially. I've kind of said all my piece on things so far. Yeah, so there's probably going to be some cuts. Alright, like, nothing interesting has happened. It's been a few minutes. But we are coming up on that 30-minute mark. And this is IRL time and day and all that, so you guys can see how behind I was on things with Halloween Horror Week. But we're almost at the half-hour mark. I'm just really curious what potentially happens. And I know we started it earlier, but then had the brief little reset because I went to sleep and gave up on my dreams. But then we came back in, and I want to say it was like 9:14 that we came back into it. It could have been earlier. Not entirely certain. Possibly any minute now. So I also really strongly feel like there's something with the command that I'm supposed to do, or that I can do, but I just don't know. Or did I mess it up because I did this? I genuinely, I don't know at this point. It's not very, like, clear what I'm supposed to do. Like, is it just a never-ending waiting game? Is it just a game to test how long you're willing to sit and press a button? But it's also confusing because, like, a key is needed to open this door. So there has to be a key somewhere, correct? And, like, I have a feeling it's probably in something with the computer. What if I go, give key, not found. What's a command? What's a computer command? Computer commands. What if we go IP config? Command not found. Oh man, okay, so there's, oh, and I was doing the wrong one. Let's check disk. What? Nope. What about ping? No. What about CD? No. What about directory? Nope. Copy. No. Move? No. Delete? No. Rename? Mm-mm. Task list? So there's gotta, hold on. Is there update? Email. There has to be some kind of command, right? Very realistic game dev simulator. Let's see if there's any, like, notes on the itch page and stuff for this. Nothing there. I do also want to check out Game Dev Life, that like a simulator type game, and do that. On live streams. So the most recent change log that was almost 2 months ago, they added a new email from Marlin with extra emphasis on refreshing, added energy drinks and a pee bottle. So I'm not wrong, it is a piss bottle, and fixed flashing issue of pee bottle on Windows. But there isn't anything about what I can enter into this. It's just a very like stern thing from Marlin. Keep refreshing. So like, am I supposed to just click this X amount of times? Is that possibly it? But I like, I don't know what or how long. And the page does say it's about a half hour to play. So like, I feel like we would have passed the point already. Unless I haven't been clicking refresh enough. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's set to a number of refresh clicks. Can you guys go back down into the comments and edit your previous comments and throw any ideas that you may have extra onto whatever you also had? Like, just like make a list of comments in your singular comment. It'd be fun. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So like, we did that. There's none of these work. They all do that stuff. The worst engine is the update thing that wipes your previous projects. The music works. I don't really want to listen to the music. And then there's the documents that are like poems / notes that he's written to himself. There's also a lot of these are like very long scrolls that I can do. Is there anything at the very bottom of like one of these? No. I'm guessing not. Yeah, it doesn't seem there's going to be anything at the bottom of those. Just keep refreshing. Is this just, do we feel this is just a like there is no, you're not gonna get that email and it's just like a constant game of refreshing? And like, you shouldn't leave your computer? I'm so very, right now I'm so very confused. Like, I've stated in previous games, like, I'm not a huge fan of games that are like super vague about what you're supposed to do. This game does tell you, hey, just keep refreshing. But it seems like me refreshing is not doing anything at this point anymore. It's now been like almost 20 minutes that I've been refreshing with nothing. So I just don't know. Like, the only thing on the itch page said too was just keep refreshing. So is that what we're supposed to do? Is just constantly refresh and not read emails? That doesn't make sense. Why would we not read the emails? Not start the download? Because we've done that twice in this run. Seems like a problem. I just want it to do something else. If it does something, I'll come back. We'll skip ahead, okay? Okay, guys, I have been sitting here for another 5 minutes from when we last did that. It has been a grand total of, I believe, 50 minutes that we've been doing this over the 2 runs. So it's been well over 45 minutes since the second run after I crashed. I don't think there's an ending to this. I've been sitting here clicking refresh constantly. If you guys do leave stuff down in the comments and have ideas of how it does end, let me know and maybe we'll revisit this in a future video. I really like the unsettling feeling that it gives, just this very monotone room, almost like the weird stuff on the floor, everything just seems very bleh. I do wish there was a cat somewhere, because kitty bowl, talk of fluffers, something. I kind of wish there was more events as well that would happen. The fire things in the window was very neat and startled me. But at this point I have been recording for just over an hour, and it doesn't seem to actually have an ending to it. And maybe it's just in the point of still early creation, if you will, that there isn't quite an ending to it set up. It does seem like they have plans, or maybe there is, and I'm just not getting whatever the plan or the ending is. And it could very well be a me issue. But yeah, with that all being said, it's a very interesting atmosphere. In a sense, horror can be many things, right? It's the horror, the fear of failing. That you create something and you put your passion into it, and nothing comes of it. And those next steps that you're just waiting for, just continuously you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you don't know if they're ever going to come. That's very much a horror to a lot of people. It's a big fear to a lot of people, and fears can be horrors, right? So with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. See you guys all in the next video. Don't give up on your dreams. Chase new dreams if you have new dreams. Realize some dreams may not be for you, and keep moving forward. All right, guys? Till next one. Bye.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or